Thank you for joining Skandacor for this pro tip series. Today we're going to be talking about the three types of thermal lamination that are primarily used in the industry. The most common thermal-based lamination films are commonly heard of as OPP or polypropylene based. Second most common would be the polyester-based or PET film. And then there is the nylon-based lamination film that today we're going to show you examples of all three products and their most common applications. Lamination film is comprised of a base layer film, and extruded onto that base layer is an adhesive layer. The adhesive layer is what sticks and adheres to the print, and the base layer is what is exposed to either the handling or any abrasion or gluing, stamping, printing, etc. So what we're going to show you today first is some samples that you would see in real life of polypropylene based lamination films. So as I mentioned, in the world of acronyms, often referred to as BOPP or OPP, Skandacor's trade name is POLYpro. So it is a polypropylene based lamination film that has a thermal adhesive on it. And these films are low cost films, easily applied by both industrial and Skandacor's desktop series lamination, available in a wide range of base gloss right to our specialty series high value lamination materials that have soft touch feel, grit, leather, and metallized. The things that make polypropylene so unique is it is a soft, pliable, flexible thermal lamination film that has a wide usage or wide range of applications. One of your common applications that you may see is products in your store that you would pick up and handle all the time that may have a tactile feel lamination coating on them or a metallic finish, or maybe just a gloss laminate to protect the package and make it a more presentable piece. So this piece here was laminated with our polypropylene Soft Pro Black laminate. Another common application may be just an invite card that protects the piece for short handle usage through the mailing system to protect it until the end user has received the product, and protects it against abrasion, water, scratch resistant, etc. Another common application would be a hardcover book. And in this case, this has a dust cover jacket, and the dust cover itself was thermally laminated with a polypropylene based lamination film. Often people receive our Skandacor notebooks. These were laminated double-sided with our Soft Pro thin lamination film. So polypropylene can be used both single-sided as well as duplex. Another common application is marketing literature. Spec sheets, brochures, tags, and a thin gauge lamination film on this provides the protection element as well as a tactile feel, and also it's a very pliable piece that allows something to be open and folded and remain in its position. Another common application is the actual cover on a hardcover book. In this case, the lamination film is wrapped and turned, what's called a turned edge bind, on this hardcover book. So another very common application for the polypropylene based laminate films. So you'll also see all our specialty products, laminates. That's what makes polypropylene so unique, is the ability that we can topside treat on polypropylene and make a lot of very unique products with this thin gauge film. Next, I want to talk about a very common material used in thermal lamination is polyester-based. Polyester-based, the acronym for that is generally referred to as PET. Skandacor's branded product is PETpro. So anytime you see the PETpro product, you know you are getting a thicker gauged lamination product that is commonly used for the likes of ID tags with a lanyard hole. A very rigid, strong product, and a lot of times you have credit cards, flash cards, anything where you want a really durable surface. The unique thing with polyester base is it is commonly used for edge seal. What we refer to as edge seal is where the laminate comes off the edge of the paper and seals right to itself, providing a clear border, often about 1/4 of an inch all the way around the print. And what that does is it allows so that no water or chemicals can enter in through the side of the laminate and compromise the paper fibers. So as you can see, I've got a bowl of water here, and in this case I have a restaurant menu. We know how restaurant menus need to get washed, sprayed, cleaner put on them, and wiped down for the next use, sanitized. Now this product is ready to go again. It is a very durable product. If I did not use the edge seal on this same menu, this has been in the water for about 15 minutes, and the water has penetrated through the side because there is no edge seal. It is top and bottom laminate. In this case, this was a 5mm polyester-based laminate, but the water has actually soaked into the fibers of the paper, and now you can see I can actually separate this apart, and that is simply because the water has penetrated through the side because this was not an edge seal product. It is still a very durable surface and waterproof surface, but anywhere where there's exposed paper fiber, you can compromise with any moisture content. So polyester based is primarily used for double-sided applications from 1.2 mil all the way up to 10 mil. And it is a more expensive product, but it is a very rigid product available in quite a few different configurations. Most commonly gloss and matte, and then this product also is available in a gluable, stampable surface, meaning you can actually glue to the surface of the gloss material. The third type of lamination film that we're going to talk about is our nylon laminate, which we use the acronym NyPro. So nylon film is very relatable in the sense of if you think of fabric in your shirt and a very stretchy, flexible material, the same can be related to how it is used for thermal lamination film. It is a single-sided use only. It's a thin gauge film from 1 mil to 1.7 mil is the most common thicknesses. And pretty much the most common application is for soft cover, perfect bound books. And the reasoning for that, when you apply thermal lamination to one side of a sheet of paper and not the other side, what happens when this book is exposed to a high humidity environment, just like you saw here in a very accentuated way, humidity in the air impacts the paper fibers through the back of this sheet. When the paper fibers are exposed to humidity, they expand. And when paper fibers expand, if the top side was laminated with a polyester-based or a polypropylene-based, those films do not expand and contract, so you will get curl in the sheet. This is often referred to as a lay flat film. And as you can see here, my book is laying flat, okay? So if this was exposed to high humidity or low humidity and the paper fibers were to expand and contract, nylon films expand and contract at the same rate as paper, therefore your sheet will always remain flat. In contrast, a low quality book that you can see here was produced with a polypropylene based film. And as you can see here, this book was exposed to humidity, and you can see that the book has curled up on both edges or both corners. So you can see here what happens when a book is exposed to relative humidity and it is not a nylon based films, you get curl in the sheets. So to recap, polypropylene based films, going to be your lowest cost lamination film, used both in very high speed applications and short run, low cost, thin gauge from 1 mil to 2 mil thickness, single sided and duplex. Polyester based films, duplex only, from 1.2 mil all the way up to 10 mil. Nylon lamination film is single sided only, primarily for like a book cover application where you want a sheet with no curl from 1 mil to 1.7 mil. Trust you found this beneficial. We really appreciate your support and trust that we see you on our next pro tip. Thank you very much.